BeaPlays, the former community manager of Drastic and Royal High, recently got exposed with a few allegations about her, which are very questionable. So in today's video, we're just going to be talking about the situation. I'm not going to waste your time with a long intro. Let's get into today's video. You may already know about the situation that's going on with her, or you may not know about it. For those who don't know about it, this video is going to be amazing because I'm going to be explaining all of the tea, the drama, and the controversy. But for the people that know about it, there's more that's come to light. So I'm going to be adding to the current information you know about BeaPlays. Let's all take a trip down memory lane. It all started with the Dress Impress Lady Gaga event on Roblox. It was kind of like promoted as a meet and greet to all the fans, and kind of like we were all excited. Like if you scrolled on your TikTok For You page before the event, you'd see multiple people talk about, oh, I'm excited to meet Gaga, oh, I'm excited to meet Gaga. But it later came out that only influencers got to meet Lady Gaga. Regular fans only got to meet this like AI botted, scripted version of Gaga. So it's just like an AI scripted bot of Lady Gaga that was answering some of the questions that the influencers were asking. So no fans actually did get to meet Lady Gaga, only the influencers and the two winners of the Style Showdown, I think. Meanwhile, the event was advertised as open to all players and as a meet and greet to meet Lady Gaga. Once players realized that this was misleading, frustration began to pour in. Multiple hate videos to the Dress to Impress developers were made, basically spewing out their frustration about the fact that they were lied to or were misled. And you may be thinking, so how did BeaPlays get cancelled? Things escalated when ex-moderators, especially one named Ender, accused BeaPlays, who was the community manager / developer on the project, for fostering a toxic environment, bullying players. Some say she knowingly mismanaged chats and promotions and not fairly compensated her team. Before I even continue, I've been seeing lots of transphobic comments about BeaPlays. First of all, just because she's a bad person, just because she did all this bad stuff, does not mean that she deserves the transphobia, almost. I've been seeing lots of people misgendering her, being really mean and calling her by her dead name, and I would never wish that upon anyone. Even though she has done lots of bad things, and even though she's a character that we cannot like, that does not mean we have to go out of our ways to be transphobic and disrespectful. I just had to say that, and yeah, let's get back into the video. BeaPlays did come out with an apology, but the wording fell off. They claimed the event was a Q&A and not meant to be a full-on meet and greet. But the things began to get weird when BeaPlays kind of gaslit us or try to shift the blame onto us, being we misunderstood stuff and was we were stupid for thinking that we will all get to meet Lady Gaga kind of thing. So she was kind of gaslighting us to think that we were wrong, and people did not like that at all. The players of DTI did not like that at all, so they started to boycott the game. After the whole Lady Gaga and Dress to Impress drama, ex-moderators and former community members started speaking out. Among the allegations, one of the most damaging allegations came out that BeaPlays was inappropriately texting minors. That's a common thing with most of these popular people, because BeaPlays is a YouTuber. Once these YouTubers or once these people or influencers see a little bit of fame, then they begin to fool around, because why are you texting a 14-year-old? According to the reports that came out, BeaPlays allegedly targeted a 14-year-old player in private conversations. Screenshots and testimony shared on X, Reddit, and Discord suggested that she had directly messaged underage fans in ways that blurred boundaries between influencers and minors. And the crazy thing too is that it wasn't even framed as a single incident. It was not one fan. Multiple people said BeaPlays DM younger fans. Multiple young people have come out to say that BeaPlays has MSG'd them, sometimes making them feel uncomfortable whilst maintaining the position of authority as a moderator plus YouTuber. So it's kind of she was texting them, but she was trying to keep them under her control. And with the whole SLEP situation and the Roblox safety issues, when you know that a community manager is texting minors privately, it kind of adds to the whole perception that Roblox and stuff is not safe. And once the community found out about these messaging minors allegations, backlash skyrocketed. Like, you could see multiple hate videos. Players, parents, and creators condemned her, calling for Roblox to step in. And you know it's bad when they're calling for Roblox to step in. And a lot of people termed her as a predator, basically. But unlike the Lady Gaga controversy, where she had made excuses or apologies on the allegations of texting minors, BeaPlays vanished. She just kept quiet. There was no denial or defense. Like, she was not trying to even be like, oh, I don't do this, I don't do that, which made us think, since she's not even responding to it, it's kind of suspicious. And her name became another name to call a predator. So if you think about predator, you think, ooh, BeaPlays. But guess what? Because of all the surrounding allegations and all the bad behavior, BeaPlays was ultimately removed from her role as community manager on Drastic. Yo, she was fired. She was fired, and her reputation in the Roblox community was crumbled. Most creators cut ties with her. So that's the entire BeaPlays situation in a nutshell. Starting with a hyped up Roblox event that went sideways and spiraling into way bigger issues, from misleading promotions to accusations of bullying and toxic behavior, and just simply messaging minors and being a predator. It was clear that this wasn't just simply another piece of drama. It became a wake-up call about taking accountability, safety, and how much power these influencers hold in spaces full of young players. At the end of the day, BeaPlays went from the most trusted face in the DTI or even the Roblox community to one of the most controversial names in the Roblox community. Whether or not she decides to come back and work for any other Roblox game, her name has been thrown through the mud. It's damaged already. Anyway, y'all, that's gonna be the whole BeaPlays situation summed up by me. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure to subscribe. And yeah, I will catch y'all in another video. Bye.